guys, Jonesy316 here, and today we're gonna obviously interview Katie Just Sus. She is right here with me, obviously on the Jonesy Chinwag
Hello.
today, episode 3. So anybody who's in chat that wants to obviously ask questions, obviously Intel is in chat already.
Oh, gee.
He's got some questions for you
Uh-oh.
apparently. He said, "Yeah, I know. Do I have some words to say?" I don't know what words he's got. By the way, he's just said, "Do I have some words to say?" I don't know what words.
Words to say.
Yeah, what words would they be?
I don't know.
You don't know.
What words would I have to say?
He has some words to say to you, apparently. I don't. Anyways, obviously, first question, yeah. What's with
Go
what's
on.
with your name?
Katie Just Sus.
Yeah, what is it?
So, when I knew this was going to be a question. So, God, it
Don't
was
worry,
about
Delamy
a
got the
year
same
or
question.
two. So, year and a half, 2 years ago,
Yep.
I joined a community through Facebook
Mm-hmm.
for Among Us.
Oh yeah.
He just streamed Among Us like 3 times a week. And I've got a great bunch of people there, and that I'm still friends with currently now from all around the world.
Yeah.
And obviously, just like currently now with Among Us, if you can't figure out who it is, everyone just votes me out, and everyone kept on just saying, "Oh, Katie, you're just sus. Oh, Katie's just sus,"
Oh,
and
Intel's
it
here
sort of
now.
just had a bit.
Finally. But
Oh, there he is.
keep going. I'm just obviously saying.
So yeah, everyone just kept on saying Katie's just sus, and it had a bit of a ring to it,
Katie just
So I
us.
thought, you know what, let me, I'll just go with it. So that's when Katie Just Sus was born. I changed my name like that on Among Us, and that's been it really. Nothing, big or anything, but literally, it's just everyone kept on saying it
Yeah.
to me.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I've just read.
Oh
Don't worry.
no.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
We've
I
got
just
it.
seen it.
This is where the crowd comes in and you get questions are fired at you. So don't worry about it.
No. But
Right.
yeah, that's how I became Katie Just Us.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So,
Questions.
what's your favourite song
My favorite song. Oh, geez. I've
then?
got so
Because I've
many,
heard you sing
but
on stream. This is what's made me ask this. I've heard you sing on stream before, and I
oh
thought to
god,
myself, I wonder what her favourite song is if she likes singing.
it's my. You know what? My favorite song always changes
Hmm.
because I'm sort of person that I don't like something for too long.
Ah,
So I'll like something and then I'll sort of lose interest and want to go to the next sort of thing.
yeah.
But recently,
Hmm.
one song that I've really liked
Hmm.
is Ed Sheeran's Celestial.
Oh, yeah. I've not heard that by Ed Sheeran
Um,
yet, but I've heard quite a lot of Ed Sheeran
it's
songs.
it came out with the not long when Scarlet and Violet came out because it's to do with Pokemon sort of
Oh,
thing.
is it?
Because at the end of the game it plays in the credits Celestial.
Oh, yeah.
But I just like the song altogether, and
Yeah.
I actually love Ed Sheeran so much. Um, but yeah, that's currently my
Oh,
favorite song at the
right,
moment.
okay. So that's your favourite song at the moment. Fair dues. So,
Yeah.
okay, Jay Horn has asked another question here. What made you stream?
Um. So it's funny enough, really. I was
Hmm.
literally got the new Xbox,
Yeah.
and I was like just flicking through all the little settings, getting used to where everything was because it was a bit different to my Xbox One in the layout.
Yeah.
And I just saw a tab on one of the things saying stream the game. And I thought, oh, you can stream straight from the Xbox to Twitch or no, just to Twitch. And I was like, hmm. So I was just pondering about it for a few days and talking to the people we were talking
Yeah.
about before in that first community that I joined.
Yeah.
And they were all like, go for it, we'll support you and stuff like that. So I created the account
Yeah.
um and gave them like the link and stuff like that to join. And I can't remember what the first. I actually think it was Hogwarts Legacy. In all fairness, that was my first game I streamed. I think. and it just went from there. Like I remember my first stream, I got 2 rates,
Yeah.
and I was just like, "What the fuck?" Um, and I actually was saying to like my friends who from the Discord server, I was like, "Did you guys bring them here?" And they're like, "No, like we don't know who they are." So I was completely shocked at that. That my first stream, I
Yeah.
didn't even have like Twitter or a
Oh.
Discord of my own community or anything
Yeah.
like that. I didn't advertise it anywhere in any other community I was part of. I just
I'll ask that question
did
in a
it.
minute. Don't worry. I'll ask that question in a minute.
I just seen it then. I did it, and then I went from there. So it was more of a just to try it out. Really, I didn't know I was gonna get to over 200 followers,
Yeah.
or anything like that to get affiliate. I
Mm.
just did not think that was gonna go. I thought it was gonna be one of those things. I'll try it for a bit and go, huh, I tried it. But I've made so many great friends through it
Yeah.
in, yourself,
Yeah.
Stella Strayhorn,
Oh yeah.
Intel, and I'm just like, yeah, it fits.
Obviously, you do your streams without the camera, don't you? Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is the first time people are seeing you on camera, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So, why do you do your streams not on camera,
Um,
or are you thinking of getting a camera?
I think at the moment, because obviously at the moment, with my mum and dad,
Yeah.
money's a bit low at the moment for me,
Yeah.
even for me to get a proper setup. Like I would like to actually go back to having a proper PC computer,
Yeah.
not a laptop. As much as a laptop is really handy for moving around, I
Yeah.
do miss having that just lap that computer that's got a bit more power to it. Um, so a lot of it is literally just for the reasons of the internet we have is absolutely shit and shocking.
Yeah.
And I just don't think it will be able to handle. I know for a fact it won't be able to handle me streaming with a
Yeah.
camera while doing the game,
On the
having
computer,
multiple
on
things. Yeah.
OBS and everything.
When I stream, I'm literally sat on my bed with my laptop next to me with Twitch up so I can read the chat and the game on my TV.
Yeah.
That's sort of my gaming setup at the moment. So hopefully when I get my own place and me and my fella, because he also wants to have like a proper computer set up,
Mm.
that we can get that and put our money together.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, no, there's no console. There's no camera via console unless you get a PlayStation camera or an Xbox. I think Xbox do one. I'm not too sure if they do one. I can't remember.
So I use Streamlab console
Yeah.
to sort of do like a starting screen and stuff like
Hmm.
that, before I start the actual stream.
Hmm.
But I'm sure there is a webcam sort of add-on
Yeah.
that I can use my camera from here.
Yeah.
So it could that I know that my internet won't be able to handle it. I have sort of when I first started played about with that and it was just shocking. Like I was literally like a robot.
Why do you think pineapple belongs on pizza?
Because pineapple belongs on pizza. Always belonged on pizza.
Yeah.
Why can none of you get it through your heads?
There you
Um,
go, Jay Horn. It belongs on pizza. Um.
yeah, it belongs on pizza. I'm gonna
So.
leave it at that.
So obviously, what's your favourite game?
My favorite game.
Hmm?
So obviously, I'm a big Harry Potter fan,
Yeah.
and Hogwarts Legacy when that came out, I was skeptical at first,
Yeah.
um, because I didn't get it straight away because it wasn't out for my Xbox. Because I had Xbox One at the time.
Hmm.
So that made me pretty sad. I was like, oh, seriously? And then my mum and dad, the amazing people that they are, surprised me a few weeks later with an Xbox S series. I didn't ask them for it.
Yeah.
I was gonna start just saving up to get mine upgraded. They never, so I was pretty shocked that they got it me and gave me the money to buy the game as well. I was just like, oh my god. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, was very much like because I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and obviously Harry Potter is the main of the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
franchise. So I was pretty much like, is this going to be a hit? And I absolutely loved every minute of the game.
Yeah,
to the point where I completed it 4 times
yeah.
with the 4 things. So Hogwarts Legacy all the way.
Okay, Hogwarts Legacy all the way. I'm surprised. I'm
Yeah,
surprised. I'm not surprised, but I am surprised at that, considering there's so many games that you could have picked.
yeah,
You know,
definitely.
because
But I'd
obviously
say
you're a '90s. You must be a '90s
yeah,
gamer, right?
Spyro. No,
Spyro, yeah.
for
That's what I'm
19
saying.
Spyro. Yeah.
So I'm surprised, obviously, out of that, you've been a gamer since what?
Oh, past year, 2 years, I'd say.
Past 2 years.
Yeah, I was. I'm not. You know what? I've not really been big on like. I can't sit and do something for like when Roxy did that 24-hour stream
Mm,
on one game.
mm,
I'm like, nah, I couldn't even. I can't. Sometimes I can't even for 2 hours when
yeah.
I'm streaming on the same game unless I'm really into it. Like Hogwarts Legacy, I think the longest I did was like 4 hours of a stream with Hogwarts Legacy
Yeah.
because I was really into it.
Mm,
But there's some games that I'm just like I can't do it for that long.
yeah.
So, but yeah.
What are your favourite type of movies?
Um, Again, there's so many. Um, I know what you think my obvious one's going to say is Harry Potter. Now, I do like the Harry Potter films.
Yeah.
Um, but my all-time favorite because
Yeah.
I just love it. I can watch it over and over again, no matter
Yeah.
how many times, and sit and chill. And that's Titanic with Leonardo
Oh
DiCaprio
God.
and Kate Winslet.
Oh God.
Yeah, I can sit
I
and watch.
obviously that's yours, but if I ever, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
be honest, right? I'm just gonna be honest, because like
go
I've
on.
said to many people, honesty is key on this.
Yeah.
That movie, I literally cannot sit through. I go sleep.
Oh, oh, I love it.
I swear, I swear,
I
I
can see
swear.
why. I can see why. And they are quite duo.
Who would you say? Who would you say is the best duo acting wise? Considering we're talking about
Um,
that.
you know who I absolutely loved as kids and I loved watching their TV show
Go on.
is the Chuckle Vision,
Chuckle
Barry and Paul,
Brothers.
the Chuckle Brothers.
Oh, Chuckle Brothers. They're one of the, they are. All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one.
I absolutely loved watching that show.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Every single weekend, I loved watching the Chuckle Brothers,
I'll give you that
and
one on that because that
I'd have to say they were a great duo.
they were a great duo. Yeah, they were a great duo. Yeah, to me,
To
to
you,
you, to you, to me.
to me, to you.
I think they actually were
Barry.
one of the best duos, though. I think if they weren't brothers, I don't think they would have got. They wouldn't have clicked so
No,
well if
no.
they weren't brothers. It's like I guess Ant and Dec having spent that much time together. If they hadn't spent so much time together, I don't think they would have clicked as
Yeah,
well as they did.
no, exactly.
You know, I guess with well, actually, it surprised me Ice Cube and Kevin Hart were good, but I guess it also helps having obviously spent so much time together. It's like,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know,
definitely. Yeah.
obviously with the Chuckle Brothers, they're fucking were brothers. You know,
Yeah.
I think they
From
were
birth.
anyway. I think they
I think.
were.
Yeah.
I think
Um.
the Chuckle Brothers were brothers. I'm not too sure though. I'm not too sure genetically if they were, but you
Yeah.
know, at the end of the day, if they weren't brothers, then fucking hell, they had a great chemistry. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely. I'm sure they
Um,
were brothers.
obviously, like I said, we know your favorite game, right?
Mhm.
So, what was your first console? Because you've only been gaming
Ooh.
2 years, you say.
So I remember my first console
Hmm.
being. Can't remember what it was called, but it was a Nintendo hand console, and it was like a yellow brick.
Game Boy,
Yeah.
the first ever
Um.
Game Boy,
I think so. Yeah. It
a
was like
yellow brick.
yellow. Yeah. This
Sounds like the
yellow brick
first ever
about.
Game Boy, like a Game Boy Color or something.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
the
what it
screen
sounds
wasn't
like.
colored. The screen wasn't colored.
No, I think
Um.
the reason they called it the Game Boy Color was because it
Yeah.
was coloured, like not the
Yeah.
screen, but the whole like
Yeah.
thing.
The whole casing was just
Yeah,
bright yellow.
yeah. Sounds like a Game Boy Color.
And that was my first ever console that I had personally.
Yeah.
It was Pokemon Yellow, I think actually that I had.
Yeah, so it was the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
It sounds like the Game Boy Color because when you said that it
Yeah.
was when you said that it was yellow and then it was
Yeah.
handheld and
Proper
it was
thick, like that
yeah,
thick.
yeah, it sounds like the
Yeah.
Game Boy Color that does
And I was
because
proper gutted
yeah,
because I took it on holiday with me to Mallorca.
yeah,
We had close little community in that little street we used to live in when I was
yeah,
younger. And there was three families. We were very close friends, and we all
yeah.
went to a holiday in Mallorca together.
Oh yeah,
And took it with me. And when we came back,
yeah.
I couldn't find it, and I must have left it in Mallorca.
Oh damn.
So I was proper gutted.
Well, some
Um,
Spanish, some Spain, some person in Spain obviously got lucky.
yes, someone definitely got themselves a free Game Boy console there.
I mean, the
It
Game
was
Boy
proper.
Color was quite popular. I will say it was
It
popular.
was. Say both me and my brother had one.
Oh, okay. I'll ask her that in a
Um,
minute.
um, oh Jesus. But yeah, I that was my first console that I
Yeah.
had.
Well, the first console that I ever had was a PlayStation. Oh, actually, no, tell a lie, SNES. Tell a lie.
SNES.
Yeah, the SNES. It was pretty fucking good. Mario on there and everything. Gotta love it. But
All the
yeah,
good stuff.
so obviously you said you had. Yeah, you had a Game Boy Color as well. I think everybody did, personally. I'm
Yeah, I
not
think
gonna lie.
everyone did, didn't
It
they?
was a
Yeah.
fucking popular console.
Yeah.
Handheld, anyway. Not obviously a console like that, but
Yeah.
it was one of the most popular consoles in handheld history, really, because the Game Boy did well, so they released a color version of it,
Yeah.
and then yeah, exactly. Jay Horner had one as well. That's how popular it went because of
Yeah.
the Game
Everyone
Boy
had one.
itself. They did a Game Boy Color, which then that did well. Then they went to an Advance and everything else, and it's still fucking.
Yeah.
I don't think they do the Game Boy anymore because of the Switch, but
No, I don't think they do anymore.
sad really that they
Yeah.
kind of ran out of that, but I guess it was just evolving, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Going with time.
obviously, what made you decide Xbox over PlayStation?
So we actually used to have PlayStation.
Oh
We
yeah.
had the PlayStation 1,
Oh
PlayStation
yeah,
2.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Um, we did we get the PlayStation 3? I don't think we got the PlayStation 3. That's when we then got the Xbox.
Okay.
I honestly don't know why we got an Xbox.
Hmm.
Um, so we just had the that big massive
Traitor.
black Xbox with the big X green on it.
Yeah, the
Um,
original.
yeah, the original
Okay.
first one. We had that. And then eventually, both was just me and my brother got the Xbox on
Yeah.
our own. So we all both had our own Xboxes. Then just upgraded into the 360. We had the 360 for ages. So I don't think there was actually a reason
For it.
that I can remember for us to go from we would say from PlayStation to Xbox. We just,
Yeah.
I think the main at the time, um, was money wise. I think the Xbox was cheaper
Yeah.
than the Xbox. Um, the Xbox was cheaper than the PlayStation when the
Yeah.
PlayStation 3 came out. And I just think that at that time the Xbox was cheaper. And our PlayStation 2 had broke.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, so we just started using Xbox then because I'm guessing it was just cheaper at the time.
What's your favourite game?
Mhm.
Okay. No, Jay Horner says no.
Oh, come on, guys.
So there's two.
Your palettes. Your
So
palettes.
there's two.
You need to
Do we
expand
need do
your
we need
palette.
do we need to ask any more?
No, I'm being ganged up on.
Actually, that's not a
Clearly.
no. Oh, it's not a no. You don't think it? You think it belongs on pizza then, Jay?
Oh, have I turned someone?
You've turned someone. Pineapple belongs on pizza, but the pizza belongs in the bin. That's gonna hurt, Katie. Don't worry, I get attacked.
how
I get attacked.
how dare you?
Oh,
That's
my chat is
blasphemy.
very
That's
vicious at times.
blasphemy. I'm gonna go and get the Pope.
My chat is very vicious. I used to love a Hawaiian pizza. Okay, Jay, you think it belongs? Fair dues.
Or, the key word in that sentence is used
Yeah,
to.
I used to.
Why? Why do you not like them now? Oh,
So
is it because you really love them now?
we are obviously asking you another question now. I'm going to ask you another question.
Go, go, go.
Obviously, we asked what made you become a streamer,
Mhm.
right? So what is your end goal?
Um, you know, this would be awesome if I could do this full
Yeah.
time. Have a laugh, play games,
Mhm.
have the whole schedule, concentrate on the social media part and all that.
Yeah.
Obviously, for that, I do need a bit more of a better setup and better internet for that
Yeah.
because my internet is absolutely shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be great if I could do this as a full-time thing,
Yeah.
you know. But I've never really actually thought about it as because
So
I just do it for fun. I don't really
yeah.
care
So
about,
you don't really care what comes out of it.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
so
like,
technically you're a bit like I guess me in a way because
yeah,
as I said to people before now, I think I've said it to you as well. My end goal is obviously to get a play button, but that might not happen.
yeah,
At the end of the day, that might or might not happen. I don't know. I could say, oh, my end goal is this, but it might not happen.
mhm,
It's just a target. That's all it is. It's a target.
yeah,
If you could do this full time, you could do this full time.
amazing, yeah.
You might not be able to, but
You
it'd be
just,
great
yeah,
if you could. That's like me. But
yeah,
obviously, if you could do everything you wanted to do in streaming, right? Let's say
mhm,
you could I don't know do it full time. Let's
yeah.
put it into perspective. What would be your end goal then? Because you've achieved your
Um,
goal.
I'd say literally,
Yeah.
if I could do this full time
Hmm.
and I had my setup,
Yeah.
I would, I'd say pretty much, getting those milestones of um partner, you know, having a whole big community about it,
Yeah.
um, just being a part of that bigger community, I'd
Yeah.
say, is, at the moment is a very small community,
Hmm.
but I like that at the moment,
Yeah.
you know. Um, but yeah, I'll definitely say just to continue growing my community would be my end to have a nice big community
Yeah.
that we can all just
Share.
literally share,
Yeah.
enjoy, play games,
Yeah.
support,
Hmm.
um,
See, that's
you
like
know,
me as well
yeah,
because I know that I'm Lemmy if he's still here. He's a fantastic streamer. I'm gonna be honest. He's a fantastic
yeah,
streamer. If I could do things the way he does them, I really would. And let me tell you, I'm gonna give credit to I'm Lemmy here because I've been in his streams, I've lurked in them, I've listened to him and everything. He's literally great. Deli Meat again is another great streamer.
yeah,
I've run into a lot of great streamers over obviously 3 years that I've been doing it, and obviously KT's one of them, and Jay Horner. Obviously, there's some people out there that don't get recognised, enough. There's some people out there that don't get
yeah,
recognised enough. Like you, Jay Horner, Roxy, Deli Meat, I'm Lemmy. None of them don't get recognised enough. Obviously, that's why I also created this show as well.
yeah,
To help the smaller streamers, to help them network. Because obviously, networking, I've said this again, I'm going to say it again. Networking is the hardest thing.
oh yeah, definitely,
It fucking is. If there was,
definitely,
if, let's put it this way, if a lot of streamers were to help with networking, it'd make it a lot easier. If people want to network on my channel, they network, at the end of the day.
yeah,
I'm just like, trying to make people grow with this talk show, this podcast, whatever you want to call it. I call it a podcast personally, but the fact is, it can either be a talk show or a
yeah,
podcast. And I'm trying to help streamers grow. Obviously, Katie is a streamer herself. If you want to go drop her a follow, here is the link. Obviously, because we've like Katie.
I stream multiple things when I can.
She streams multiple things like Hogwarts Legacy. She has streamed that. I don't know if she's streaming anymore. I am streaming with her tomorrow as well and Wednesday. Her and Jay Horner, if Jay Horner can make it.
I may go back to Hogwarts Legacy for 1 or 2 because they recently had the update where they added the Haunted Mansion mission.
Oh yeah.
Into,
hey, Cold Old Blue, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Cold Old Blue too. That is one of Roxy's followers that followed me when we were doing Thursday, I believe.
Oh, nice.
I believe it was Thursday when we were doing Banjo Kazooie because I suck at it. I hate Banjo. Hate Banjo. I don't hate the game, but I hate Banjo. I hate Banjo. Banjo Kazooie and me do not get along. We're like fucking.
Yeah, the PlayStation.
Yeah, the PlayStation exclusive.
It was only on PlayStation, yeah. But now it's available for all consoles now. So I may, because that is a bit of a jump scare mission. So obviously it won't take me. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It will take me 2 hours to do it because it's a jump scare mission. But I may go back to Hogwarts Legacy for 1 or 2 streams to do that new mission.
Yeah.
So yeah, it could be making a comeback.
Okay, fair enough. That's...
Because now I've completed them all, and now they've added a bloody mission in. So I'm like, now I've not completed them all.
Yeah, I don't think those ones work on this podcast because I think I silenced those ones because obviously we were doing like a podcast and then it kind of like blocked the viewer and everything. I'm posting this on YouTube, by the way. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, then obviously here is the link.
Subscribe.
Here is the link, guys. I'll just post that. Sorry about this. But yeah, I think obviously, like I said, I'm trying to make networking easier with this because then obviously other people can, network with other streamers and, you can meet streamers that you never met. Like, for example, I don't know if you've heard of Katie, but she is here. We'll be raiding out, guys, straight after the show. Literally, thank you for tuning in. I'm sure Katie is obviously... thankful for you tuning in as well.
Yes,
but yeah, nice having you on the show, obviously, literally, because...
Thanks for having me.
I don't mind, literally. So yeah, guys, next 2 weeks, in 2 weeks from now, Roxy Fluffy Cat will be on the show. I'll be organising with her straight after this, and yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when she's on the show.
That's gonna be fun.
Okay, guys, have you got anybody to raid out to?
Oh, let me have a look.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the guests. I'm gonna let the guests pick the raid.
Yeah.
Pick the raid because that'll be fun. Let's see if she has anybody to raid out to.
Ooh, let's see.
Bit early for Carla. Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah, it's about half an hour. I think we should raid out to...
Yep.
You know what I was just about to say then?
What?
I was just about to say, oh, Jonesy's online.
Well, I assume I am. I assume I am, Katie. I can't raid out to myself, though.
We was doing Fortnite tomorrow. Let's raid out to Sleeper.
All right, Sleeper
He's doing Fortnite at the moment, yeah.
All right, let's raid out to Sleeper TX, guys. Bear with me. Just bear with me. Let me just get me Twitch up. Yeah, let's raid to Jonesy. Yeah, let's raid to Jonesy. He seems like a good streamer, actually. He seems like a great streamer. I've heard of him. He does all sorts of networking, all over Twitter.
Listen, you all made me think, okay?
You've all made a
every day.
You've all made me think, guys. I think she's, thought too much and everything else, so it's
I'm all funked out.
She's all thought out. But yeah, tomorrow, guys, Twitch, round about the same time, it will be Fortnite. Me, Katie, and Jay Horner. If you want to come tune in, because obviously.
Come and watch us fail.
Come and watch us fail at trios. There you go. There is the show. That is going to be the show. Come and raid. Come and tune in and literally watch us fail. Yeah, how many times will we fail? There you go. With Katie, with Jonesy, how many? No, Jonesy 316 presents. How many times will we fail?
And we fail.
With
That would be a
Katie
good,
and Jay
yeah,
Holo.
that would be a good title.
Good
That,
title, yeah. How many times will we
yeah,
fail?
a lot.
Right. So we're gonna raid out to. You need your back brace tomorrow. Right.
Yes,
So Sleeper TX,
an
yeah.
extra support.
Sleeper
Yeah, let's go to
TX.
sleeper.
And then the following night will be me on YouTube with Katie. Bye.
Okay, bye.